Every year, 1.2 million kids are trafficked throughout our world. These kids face unimaginable suffering at the hands of their abusers.
I've got kids of my own, and I've got a 12-year-old daughter. And the thought of her being in one of these situations for one second is enough to get you up in the morning and want to make a difference in a kid's life, because they're someone's daughter, they're someone's son. That's the hard thing, is sitting back as a dad, seeing, and when you leave that night, knowing that this girl could be having to sleep with someone again tomorrow if you can't get her out. That's hard. I guess it's just people saying enough's enough. The highlight about rescuing girls is seeing them in church, meeting God a few weeks after we brought them into the program. Knowing that what they'd been through in the bars, hearing their stories, what the girls tell you, sitting with them in the bars, and then seeing them doing business with God on a Sunday morning, for the first time is the best thing about it. It's where the real rescue happens.
Can you imagine your child dragged off into a bar and she's raped, and sometimes by more than one man? Then the next night she's pulled out of her room terrified, and she's put back into that bar again. And there is no respect for these girls. They are touched, mauled, handled, laughed at, joked about, inappropriately grabbed, and then used and abused again. For their services, sometimes they get the grand sum of $4 or $5. Jesus gives a supernatural grace to these children that they can forgive, that they can be free. There's a healing that takes place that is so deep and so profound. These children are able to live their life again. And I see what Jesus does in 5 minutes of profound healing and prayer. What would take a lifetime.
When they come to us, we know their past, we know what they've been through, but it's the first day they step foot in hairdressing, we're looking at their future. Their past has no bearing on who they are or what they're going to do. Their past ends as soon as they walk through those doors. I love getting to teach them and see them every day, and you see them come in and they just don't know hairdressing, and then you get to love them and teach them and just show them Jesus, and then 6-8 months later, they're cutting hair, they're coloring hair, they're so confident, and you just see this complete transformation.
I could tell you story after story after story like that. What God does, because He loves these kids so much. It's Him doing the calling. It's Him doing the rescuing. It's Him. It's Him. We've just got the privilege of hearing it and being part of it.